Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Zero City. As you can see, we no longer have any visitors out in front of our shelter, and the event is over. I was planning on doing another video before the event was over and opening up my last couple chests, but I didn't really have anything else to cover on the video, so I went ahead and just opened those up, and I didn't get anything special. So I think I ended the event with pretty much nothing. I didn't get any of the premium items. I didn't really get anything other than what was part of the normal ladder. But there were some things in there, obviously. So I'm going to go through this video and review my inventory and see if there's anything in there. See if I can't make myself a little bit stronger. I did go ahead and put that weapon on that I did forget to put on the last video. We'll talk about that. And I'm going to announce the giveaway winners, and I might do some testing and things like that. So it's going to be kind of just a regular gameplay video, and the new giveaway is going to be starting, but it's not going to be part of this video. It's going to be on the Discord server, so you can find that you can find the link to that down below in the description, and I'll talk about all that later in the video. So let's just go ahead and review where I am at. Like I said, I actually have not been doing much in this game over the last week or so once the event ended, because events picked up on the other games I'm covering, and that's been taking all my time and then some. So I've actually kind of let this squad sit a little bit. I did a little bit of upgrading at the end of the event, but that was it. So I'm up to 3.09. I'm still trying to work on keeping my power low. I don't want to jump up too quickly. We did go ahead and try the new gear here, which we'll talk about. And more or less, I'm still obviously running a pretty split squad with some weak chemists going on. It still works really good. I'm really strong. I can beat a lot of good people, but the problem is most people are maxing out up here and getting really strong with their sets, and I'm not doing that. I haven't done much with that yet at all. Main reason is I'm not doing bunkers, so I'm not getting the right material, so I can't really complete that too much. And one other thing that might help me, we can take a quick look. We'll do those later. I have more of these to open. I haven't been logging in and getting my dailies done, so I don't have a lot of chests here, but hopefully you can get some things here that might help. Some data is obviously going to be useful, and then I need some materials here to allow me to some elements. Sorry, I need some elements to do some more set materials. So I don't have very many anomalous cores. I need to get those going, and that's really what's going to pick me up to be where a lot of other people are. We'll just blast through these. Good data. So I'm really wanting to get my reptile going, and I only have two cores at the moment, so and that's it. That's all we can do right there. I'll just leave all that right there, and let's go look at my officer. You know what, before we do that, I keep backing over everything I'm going to say. First thing I usually do when we're talking about giveaways is I announce the giveaway winners from last week. So let's go ahead and do that. The Facebook page for Zero City has been supporting us for a long time here, and they're giving away 250 crypto coins to 10 separate winners. We had the giveaway go last week, and you guys participated and picked your numbers, and the winning number this week was 2704, and the 10 winners are Redliner, Umithapa, Silk, Mad Matt, Kolkok, Xeon, Dragonar, Jay, Myland, and Outlaw. I don't know why I called it Outlaw. Congratulations, 250 not diamonds, wrong game. Crypto coins coming to you. More than likely, this is coming out a little bit late. Be turned in over the weekend, so they'll probably be coming out on Mondays, which is what they've been lately anyway. And like I said, I will be doing the giveaway on Discord this week because I'm running way behind on everything, and I don't really have time to process it, get the giveaway up there, give you guys time to do it, and then process it. So it will be on Discord. So by the time this video goes live, I'll be turning it on. So make sure you look there to participate. But everybody else, thank you for participating, and congratulations to those of you who won. So let's go ahead and look at my officer. That's where we're going. My goal, obviously, is to get somebody that I can do bunkers with, but my squad is so messed up, I can't really do that. So I have hundreds and 85s, and I'm training up 2 new people here up to 85, and I'm going to try to make them stronger, but I'm still very much focused on keeping my historic high as low as possible. So I need to make people in my 85 bracket as strong as possible, but at the same time, not too strong where it messes up my historic high. So that's the balance I'm trying to run here. So I need to get some more 85 players. I think these 2 here will put me up to a full team of 85, I believe. So then I might try to run some bunkers with some of you with 85s. And my mini account has 70s, which is very weak, but maybe the 85s and 70s will be better. So I'll be testing that out in the coming weeks. Back to my officer. I don't know if there's much I can do here. I'm still focusing only on the main leveling main way to make my basic, I don't know what right way to say it, the strength for each type. So health for my tanks up front, I am well on my way to completing that one, but until I can start doing bunkers, it's going to take a while because I need to get a lot of elements or a lot of materials to finish. So I need 2 more to go, and it's going to be an extra 26,000 health. Very helpful, obviously. My chemist, obviously chemistry knowledge is what I'm going for. That one's maxed out, which is really nice. And then my rangers, which we also, you know, when we opened up all those chests, we got all the data, and that's why we were able to finish those. So infantry, I think, is going to be a big one. I'm going to try to max that out, and then also going over to here, cannibalism, which is quite huge. So I do have enough to do that one. That'll take me up. This is going to be the next one I'm going to max out, so maybe I'll go ahead and do that. It'll give me an extra 5%. So every time my tank up front is doing a hit, they do restore as well. So that's obviously helpful with the daggers because they're firing more often. And then you get to the end, you're at 66% health restore for every single time you're doing a hit, which is good since my chemists are very weak. So that is a lot of extra support. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. Why not? Give me an extra 5%. Done, just like that. I just raised my officer power all the way up to 496,000. So I'll have to update my historic high spreadsheet, which I might pull that in here if we make some big changes. So we just crossed the 3.1 million mark. So I'm going to go ahead, and I tried to get into an arena earlier today, and it just waited forever and didn't work because I guess nobody's playing now that the event's over. So I'm going to try to kick one off and see if we can't get lucky and get in one here. I have run the railroad station, which I also want to try. Let's try this too. In several videos ago, I complained that I kind of leveled too quickly and got myself in really bad trouble, and I couldn't really complete the railroad anymore. Where we completed this one. I couldn't complete it on a consistent basis, which was really frustrating. So I went back and kind of slowly leveled up and did the smart wave leveling again. And I think that officer upgrade I just did right there pushed me to a new historic high, because I think I was at 3091 and I was running at 3090. So that did just catch me up and put me to a new higher level. Obviously I have a lot of batteries here to spend. One of these days I'll go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go, hopefully I can do my previous, I don't remember what I'm doing here. Range 1, infantry. Fortunately, I don't know, I don't want all of these here. I don't want you in. So we're still waiting on the massacre, it's good. You're low, you're low, you're low. Low, low. Infantry 1, yes. Ranger 2, Ranger 1, and Psycho. I'm going to try to go as low as possible. What's your power? Let's do some quick checking. I don't remember what my squad was, that's why I'm checking. 267, you're really high. Don't need to look at you. And Psycho. 420. I just want to make sure I don't set a new high, but I think I have most of my top players in already. So I don't need to bring in 3 Rangers, that's for sure. You know, I'm going to go low. We'll just go that way for now. Add my freeze, my nerve agents. Confirm that. Yeah, I don't want to, like I said, I don't even remember where I was, what squad I ran here, so we'll figure that out real quick while we're going. Ooh, looks like we need to get back into the arena here. We got a minute left. Then we'll get back to the railroad. Unfortunately, we got different background noises going. They got rid of the music from the event, which is really cool. Hopefully they can bring something new again soon. That was a nice little change of pace. Alright, let's see if I have anybody in here that is in lines with somebody I can beat. I don't know if I'll be able to look at everybody before my time runs out. I'll look at some people that lost. 2-9. Alright, we're going to have to just pick one of you, because I don't have enough time. 4-8. I'll probably have to fight you at some point, so let's try it. And then it'll allow me to test my power here. My 3-1 versus a 4-8. Hopefully I'll have time to go back and check out some of the people here. So I didn't win, but I was competitive, obviously, which is the goal. And unfortunately, the emulator runs so slow, I don't have time to look at a lot of stuff here. So we did little restores. We got infantry doing a little tiny bit of restore, not tons. No resurrections. That was a waste of space there. This guy's obviously not as good. Well, sometimes Ranger 2 does okay, but often not. And then Ranger 1 is obviously a beast doing a lot of work. Oh, yeah, we do have Psycho here. I forgot. That was the railroad we were talking about. So Psycho did good. I did get a new attachment here. I had an Epic that was doing nothing much, and then I got this one in the arena, which is there this week, which is making me shoot at chemists, which I thought might come in handy. That was the first test I did on it, so, and since I can't really analyze a whole lot here in the videos because this emulator runs so slow and it's choppy when we're watching the fights, I can't really analyze too much, but keep an eye on that over time. But I think that might come in handy. All right, so I'm all at the bottom, which is a good place to be because now I can beat everybody. So we're going to fight that one first of all, definitely. Let's see who else we're going to fight. That one we're going to do, definitely. 3750, we're going to fight you, definitely. And that's probably it. Yeah, so these are the guys I'm never going to beat. Even as efficient as I can be, I'm never going to beat people. Ooh, there we go, at 5 million plus. So that 4.8 was the 5th lowest total power out here altogether. So we'll go ahead and do this fight. Should be an easy win. No matter, I mean, it's... If you want to really be competitive, you need to see what your enemies are running and all that kind of gear, but when you're that much stronger than somebody, it doesn't really make a difference, which is why, you know, I'm not going to beat a 10 million player. There's really no point even looking at it. So here, me fighting at 1.7, obviously it's not fair competition either the other way. So let's see, our tank did all the healing with a total of 928. Not much to look at here. So Ranger 2, 48%. So they certainly have their moments, especially against weaker competition. And it's level 85, which is fantastic. Sometimes it makes damage deal on the team. So the reason I'm not really pushing myself to get up to, you know, full sets is what I did in Hustle Castle. It doesn't matter unless you're opening up your pocketbook and paying tons. You're not going to get to be the top and be able to beat everybody. And the way the matchups are going, you know, as long as matchups are around me, I'm going to win because my squad is really strong. But if the matchups are the 10 millions, I'm never going to win unless I pay, and then I'll get stronger, and then I'll still get matched up against the 20 million people. So for me personally, I mean, I'm okay getting some of these matchups that I'm not going to win because I am able to handle it most of the time. Where was our other person? So I will level up slowly over time. Definitely not in any hurry. There we go. There's the other one right there. You, and you. So we're going to have to fight you, it looks like. And he lost, so I definitely need to do that fight right now. Not a guaranteed win, but anything under 4, I usually have a pretty good chance. Unless they're running a strong chemist team. And those I can't beat. So I'm hoping getting that extra shots off from chemists gives me a better chance at winning some of those fights. He had 3 chemists going. So that was pretty good. Pretty easy win with the power 700,000 less. So again, our tank is doing a lot of healing. If I'm finding that, you know, I can get my tank doing this healing by leveling up my officer, then these guys down here become a little bit less important, and they become... It makes me that much better in the bunker. It makes me that much better when I'm doing the railroad as well. So again, Psycho is doing the least amount of damage, which I find interesting. It kind of makes me wonder if I should be doing something else. I mean, sure, Psycho is doing a lot of damage, but maybe if I turn Psycho into a chemist and try to go with like full chemistry damage, I wonder what could happen. You know, I might do that in the next video. We don't have favorite sets in this series yet. They just added Hustle Castle, where you can take your gear and make them favorite items so they stay up top. So if I had that, I could quickly save everything off, go and change Psycho into a chemist, and then switch back and forth and find out, you know, do some easy, good testing. But we don't really have that, and it takes a little bit extra work. Another good thing that just added Hustle Castle as well is you can battle yourself. You can do tests for free, essentially. Rather than having to do it with your clan, you can do it just on your own for free. You go into your barracks and you can fight yourself and change your squads and do setups that way. You can fight That was a pretty good fight there. You can fight people that are close to you in power, and it goes up, you know, so you can do a lot of testing, and then you can fight the same fight over and over and over, so you can do some tweaking to your squad. And that just came out, so more than likely that means that we still have 9 months until it comes to Zero City. Not positive on that, because some things that are really helpful have been coming out early, so hopefully it comes out here earlier. But that is going to be a good item for everybody to use for testing. There's something new that just came out to American Dad, which hasn't been in any of the games yet. I don't think I talked about it yet. But they have the ability to add talents to each person in your shelter. So they have something that will just be, it's random. But, you know, somebody might be better at being a cook, or they might be better at being a banker, or they might be better at being a somebody who dodges. So based on that, you can tailor your squad, and that person is going to be that much better in all of their fights. I don't think I can win any of these. Let's just take a quick look. 5'9". I did beat a 5'8" person before, but that is certainly not the norm. Obviously, this guy's way up here. See if I win, and I get 150. That'll put me at 740. So the best place I can get is 4th. Nope, 5th, because they're going to be in front of me. And I don't really care right now, so let's just go big or go home. Let's go for... See if we win this, we get 200, 791. Best place we can get is 3rd. So I either get 3rd or 6th. Because nobody's going to pass me, so why not? Let's just give it a shot. Oops. 2 battle. Yeah, so for the talents, I don't know if that's ever going to come to this game. I don't know if it's ever going to come to Hustle Castle or not. But it is something different, and it's actually pretty cool, and it allows you to kind of... It's something that you can spend a lot of money on, obviously, with the game, or it's something you can just slowly... If you're just starting new, then you're probably at more of an advantage than somebody who's been around and have a bunch of level 100 fighters, but it's something you can do to start building your squad to make yourself stronger, so... Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to taking advantage of that as I play that game. Alright, well, we didn't win our 5.8 million, but I certainly didn't expect to. Alright, now let me go do a test on the railroad, because I haven't done any tests there recently. I should have actually checked my gear first to see if I want to change that, but that's alright. So, the way I like to go, we'll start with 2. I made myself a little bit weaker, obviously. We have a res, we have 2 restores, we should have 3 restores. Restore, res, restore. Yeah. We'll go with that for now. So it's kind of choppy and kind of hard to watch here. But hopefully we can blast through. I can't really fire spells. Oh yeah, another thing that they just added to American Dad as well, which is not in any of the games, is your triggerable item up here. You can change a flag on there to make it automatically trigger for you. So depending on what you're running, like for me, I basically have my rangers in the back. I fire this off, so my rangers in the back, my enemy's rangers can't use their weapons, and I can basically set that on to turn on. As soon as it's available, it'll go. So right here, I wouldn't even need to keep clicking on it to hopefully help things happen, so I can just focus on my I'm going to call them spells again, I forget what they're called. Rather than having to focus on both of those while you're doing the railroad, you can just focus on one, which is kind of nice. So, and then when you're at these earlier levels, when you're in cruise control, you don't even need to worry about it. So it's kind of it's been highly helpful, and I'm hoping that is something that comes to both of these games sooner rather than later, because that is hugely helpful for somebody that's not, in there trying to make everything absolutely perfect. I just try to often go in and grind and get dailies or get things like that done. So for me, that is highly useful. Again, I haven't heard anything about whether that's coming here or not. And speaking about hearing anything, I don't know anything about the new event. I've had a couple questions on that. I haven't heard anything yet. Once I do, I will be sure to let everybody know. Certainly it'll be on Discord server first, so that will be the place to look. If you guys are not there, I highly recommend joining. We are quickly approaching 700 members, and that's not just this game. This is all the games I cover: Shelter Wars, Zero City, American Dad, and Hustle Castle. And we're approaching 700 members, and it's growing. Zero City has been probably the most active in discussions and people asking questions and answering questions, so that would be one reason for you guys to go there. A lot of people ask questions on the video comments. I've struggled with time, as you guys know, and I haven't been able to respond to those as well as I should have. So if you put them in Discord, I can answer them there, or if I don't, there's plenty of other people that can. There's a lot of very, very knowledgeable people, much more knowledgeable than me, that are on Discord that can answer those questions for you. So it is certainly a good place to go. And if you don't even know what that is, it's just something you can do on your phone or do on your computer, and it's just a discussion board. You ask questions, like I said, we do giveaways, so if you go to a certain channel, you can enter the giveaways, which will be going live probably by the time you're watching this. All right, well, this is we get to the part now where this gets really difficult because it skips so much and it's so fast I can't see what's going on. So maybe I'll slow it down. So we lost a reanimation. I think I have one more of those. Two more. So you are RZ2. Yes. So we will add you. We're going to go to battle. I'm going to make it slower. See if I can react a little bit quicker here. Get ready to fire off at the bottom if I need to. And here I basically look at my tank up front. If he's doing okay, then I keep going. If he starts struggling, then I stop. So far it's looking like the changes I've made have been going better. I'm not at the point where I can just blindly get through 15 of 15 without trying, but that's 13 of 15 without too many struggles so far. Losing my reanimation is fairly normal. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. Losing our armor, that doesn't help. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm thinking I'm back to where I was again, which is nice. Took a while to get there, but I think I'm finally back there. So 14 of 14 without too much difficulty. And I mean, obviously it differs on who you're fighting and all that kind of stuff, so it's not always a guarantee that's going to be the same every time. I can't see my tank. Where? Oh, there we go. Ooh, this is going bad. We might need to fire off a spell. We still want to. We only got 2 fighters left. Those are my best 2 fighters, obviously. So we got through it. I probably would have played it slightly different if I was on my phone, but good. Solid railroad run there. I would like to do, I had premium, I would like to run 4 of these every single day, but I would also like to run 4 on American Dad and 4 on Hustle Castle, and I can't do that. It's just too much to do, so unfortunately when there's events and things like that going on, then I do it. Or if I'm running through all my dailies, I will do 1 run a day. But I went ahead and spent a bunch of my extra, what are we calling it here? Upgrade, weapon, gain level. This guy, my components, I didn't see too many of these. I had over 1,000, now I've done 832, but still doing really well here, obviously. So got a lot of them, but can never have too many. And one thing I recommend doing, which I didn't do right there, is if you're at 15 of 15, you don't plan on doing another one, is just save it. When you have a new event coming, if you have 15 of 15 from the day before, then an event starts, you go ahead and collect that. You can collect some event-related materials, so that comes in highly handy. So if I don't plan on doing another one, I usually save a 15 of 15, which is why we had that when we first got in here, so highly recommend that. Alright, well, we are at about normal video time here. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of material, just doing some normal gameplay. My goal over the next several weeks will be to continue to add more power here, level up some more chips. Like I said, I didn't even look at the inventory today, but see if anything new came in that we can actually use. There was the new gear here for my tank, but I tried it a couple times. I didn't love it. It raised my historic high quite a bit, and it didn't work out very well, so I backed it off. I went back to my increased power, which is increased health, which is very, very extremely helpful for doing the railroad, which is what my main purpose is, so I do like that. I don't want to have purple, so I'm going to change my purples to gold, to oranges, and things like that. So that'll be my focus. Continuing just to do dailies and things, and then as I get some more uranium up here, start working on my sets. And the only thing I can really do right now is my Peacekeeper, so that is the one I'm working on. I have 3, so I could actually craft 1, and I don't think I'm going to craft it when I'm able to. Obviously all I need is 6 here to get a 2-item set for my Peacekeeper. It's helpful. It's going to, make my Peacekeeper a little bit stronger. Right now, they're not even running both of these items here, so, and that's, trying to keep my power down. it will make me better. It'll allow my Peacekeeper to do more healing for others. But the problem is I think it's going to raise my power way higher than I want it to be. So I'm on the fence if I'm going to do that. Really, the main benefit for a Peacekeeper happens at number 4, and that's this part down here. It says once in a while when an enemy uses stun, removes all the effects of stun from all of the allies and makes them immune for 2.5 seconds. So that is huge, and that is why people go for a lot of people actually split this in Hustle Castle. They do a 4 Peacekeeper along with a 2 something else. Quite often they do with the 2 with something that's not in this game yet, but it'll be coming. But there's other ones as well. You know, the 6 is good too, but adding this last bite here, the fighter is immune to stuns on death, casts a shield on 3 allies with the least health. The shield is blah, 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 blah. So yes, that's useful, but it's not as useful as potentially a benefit you could get from like a 2 on something else. When you're like me and you don't have much of anything, then you probably don't really need to go there yet. But once you have all your fighters maxed out with all sets, that's a way to make your sets even a little bit better and take a little bit more out of it. And so because of that, I might not do my Peacekeeper until I get to 4. So that more than likely means I need 10, 17, 23 anomalous cores anomalous cores. So obviously I got a long way to go on that one. I only have enough to craft 4 more at the moment. So it's a long, slow process, and that's fine. I'm not in any hurry. I'll get there when I get there. All right, like I said, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Be sure to check out Discord server. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. See down below, local support the channel. We have many others. Jen Lopez has been supporting every month, and I got some anonymous owners as well. So thanks everybody who's supporting. If that's something you're interested, you can see that down below in the description of this video. But yeah, until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.